Peace and blessings, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday morning, and I wanted to come out to you today and share a quick video with you to tell you about my first chemo experience. So yesterday was my first of 6 chemo treatments, and it went pretty well. It was much longer than what I was expecting. My oncologist had told me that it would probably take about 3.5 to 4 hours. However, it was a 7-hour day yesterday, and I think I felt more drained just by being there all day long and sitting in the chair, because I'm a very active person. I get up and get out and do my thing. So that restriction of having to sit there for that long, other than just getting up, going to the restroom, it was, I think it weighed more on my energy level than the actual treatment itself. But I wanted to just share with you the experience. So when I got there, of course, they do the normal routine checks, which checking your weight, checking your blood pressure. My blood pressure was pretty good, and the weight as well. So that was not an issue. So after they finished that, then I had to go into my station. They assign you stations, and I'll try to do a video on my next one. They assign you a station where you will be. You have just a little bit of privacy, where you have the curtains drawn between your treatment area and the treatment area next to where yours is. So when I got there, I had prepared myself for it as much as I possibly could. I brought my ice, I brought my treatments for my hands, I brought my ice packs for my feet, because a lot of the ladies were sharing in the groups to make sure that you ice your hands and to ice your feet, and I did that. However, the ice packs that I bought, they didn't last very long. They only lasted about 20 minutes, so I didn't get a lot of icing on my feet. However, I did drink. I learned also about L-glutamine, which is it's like an amino acid that you can put in your smoothies, or you can drink it, and it also helps to prevent neuropathy. And so a lot of the ladies were saying how the treatment caused neuropathy in their hands and also in their feet. So my whole goal for preparing myself for this treatment is to make sure that I use some preventative measures so that I can maintain my active lifestyle. Being able to get up and get out and walk every day is very therapeutic for me. It helps me mentally, it helps me spiritually, and it helps me physically. So I did not want anything to intervene or interfere with my ability to be able to do that every day. So that's why I did my research, I did my homework, and I found out as much information as I possibly could. So it turns out that with the little ice packs that I used, that didn't work, because it only lasted 15 or 20 minutes. So I had brought my own ice. However, they had some ice at the facility, and my nurse was able to get me a big bag of ice, so I was able to keep my hands in the ice pretty much all day yesterday. It wasn't as bad as what I thought it was gonna be, and I think because I had started preparing my mind for it, and also I had been studying more about the lymphatic system so that I would not develop lymphedema. And I learned that to keep the lymphatic system fluids flowing in your body is after every shower, to make sure that you close it out with a cold shower. It doesn't have to be long, So if you take a 10-minute shower, you want to make sure that you close the shower out with cold water to stimulate your lymphatic system. And also you can do what's called dry brushing, where you take a dry brush and just brush throughout your body to keep the lymphatic fluids flowing. So I am very thankful, very grateful that I have not developed lymphedema. I'm very grateful for that, and I do believe that with me doing my research and studying and everything, that has really sustained me. I'm able to still lift my arm. This is the left side where I had the breast removed, so I'm still able to, I can lift it. At first it was only at 75%, but now I have 100% in that left arm. So you can see how I have the ability to be able to move it and to do everything that I possibly can on that left side. And all of that, I do believe, has come from the strategies that I have learned and implemented in my day-to-day life. I also bought the cold cap. I have a friend of mine, River. She had a lot of success with the cold capping. She didn't lose any of her hair. However, she said when she was going through the detoxing of chemo was when she lost her hair. So I invested in a cold cap that I bought online at Amazon. However, it did not work well. It only gave me about 15 minutes of coldness, and it did not even do my entire head. You could only feel it like in the back part of your head. So I only really got about 15 to 20 minutes of really, really cold ice in that area. And from my understanding, sorry about that, my phone rang, so I had to answer it. So what I was saying is that the cold cap really only lasted I only got about 15 minutes of real cold, icy feeling on my head. So I am going to be returning it. I think at the facility where my friend received her treatment, they provided the equipment there. So their equipment, of course, is much better equipment than what I was actually able to get. Now, I have seen some of the, there were some places online where you can rent it for about $450 a month, and I was just not willing to invest that kind of money. The one that I purchased was about $35, so I figured I had nothing to lose. In addition to that, it came with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I figured, hey, I would know, within the first 30 days whether or not it worked or not. So I went ahead and gave it a try. However, it did not work for me, so I will be returning it. So let me leave because he's coming over here to work. So I'll talk to you as I walk. So that did not work. So I had already accepted that I would be losing my hair, and I'm okay with that. I'll just have to, it's getting ready, the season is changing, so I won't be bald. I'll be sporting the scarves and the head wraps and the wigs. So you'll see me in something different, just like you see me in the cap today. You'll see me probably in the head wraps or the scarves or the wigs pretty soon. So I've accepted that. I understand it's a process that I just got to go through, and I'm okay with that. It's only hair. It'll grow back. So and most of the ladies who I've seen who lost their hair and the hair grew back, it grew back at a much better texture. So I've got what's called 4C hair that's extremely tough, and it's extremely coarse. So I'm thankful that I have it, but I'm okay. I really am okay with it. So that's what happened with the cap, the cold capping. And as far as the mouth, I was given some tips on how to keep the sores down out of your mouth, and also keep that icky feeling so that you won't lose your taste buds. And so what I read from a lot of the other ladies is to make sure that you suck on ice and lemon heads or peppermint while you are receiving chemo. And also to put some peppermint oil in your water and drink it while you're receiving chemo. Then one of the ladies who I follow on Instagram, she was telling me that try not to eat when you're receiving treatments as well, because the food the food when you are eating during treatments, the chemo causes more gas in your body. So the more you can have an empty stomach, then it works better for you as far as nausea is concerned. So I tried my best not to eat on yesterday. However, when I was given the Benadryl was supposed to help with the nausea as well. But when I was given the Benadryl, I got extremely nauseated with the Benadryl, and I got extremely sleepy. And so my stomach was, like I said, my stomach was feeling real nauseated. So the nurse gave me some crackers to eat. So I ate the graham crackers, and that made me feel better. But that made me feel much better, but I was feeling like I was like going in slow motion yesterday. It was almost as if I was trying to catch up. It was almost like I was in this virtual reality realm where when the chemo goes through your body, it's a weird feeling. You feel it going through, but you sort of feel like you're just kind of, again, it's almost like a virtual reality, like you're just kind of slowing down and you're trying to catch up in the current reality. It was a very, very weird feeling. But before I started on the treatment, I set my intentions that I would have little to no side effects, and God answered my prayer with that, so I was very, very grateful. However, I have learned, and most of the ladies say that the side effects usually start between the 3rd and the 5th day. So I have set my intentions, and I am trusting and believing God that I will have very little to no side effects. Let's see what else that I wanted to share. The numbness. I was given some cream to put on my port, so that helped with numbing the port area where the chemo fluid went in at. So I didn't have any problems at all with the port. Thank God for that. And let's see what else. That was it. It was just an extremely long, tiring day yesterday, again, because I'm so used to being up and about and moving around that I wasn't able to do any of that yesterday. I wasn't even able to get my walk on yesterday. So when I got home last night, I just rested last night, and I took my spiritual bath last night. And my spiritual bath consists of my Epsom salt, my baking soda, my Florida water, and my lavender essential oil. And so I soaked in that last night to try to detox some of the toxins out of my body. And so today I'm going to do some steaming in my portable sauna that I have at home. So I'm going to be doing that today to help get some of the toxins out of my system. And so I set my intentions last night. I slept well last night. I set my intentions that I would be able to get up today and get out and start walking again. And so I'm thankful, I'm grateful. I've done my 6 laps that I normally do, which is my 2 miles. In addition to that, I have also done my steps as well. I try to get in at least 10 flights of steps to raise my heart rate, and so that I can, I don't necessarily need to burn a lot of calories, because I really need to be eating more because I've lost so much weight. But I need the exercise to sustain my energy level so that it won't pull me down and I can keep it moving. Okay. So that is it. I just wanted to come out and give you an update. I'm up, I'm out, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm moving. I've said my prayers this morning. I've done my meditations. I've had my praise time this morning. God is good. God is good. And I am so forever grateful and thankful for all that He's doing in my life. In spite of this health challenge, I know that I will get through it. Okay? So I just wanted to give you an update, everybody. So I want to wish you peace, love, and abundant blessings today. Enjoy your Wellness Wednesday, and I hope that you have some health goals today to get out and to get moving yourself. Okay? So until the next video, take care, take charge, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.